So welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing you how to make a pine tree. Now, when I first started making pine trees, they weren't as good looking, and some of them still aren't in the ETQ. But with these pine trees, I think they look really nice, and I feel like I should make a little video on how to make them. They're quite easy, and they're done by a few steps. So we're going to go from this pine tree to this pine tree. Alright, these are the items you need. We'll be making this cylinder a different size at some points. You can choose any color with a bush, and this is a square primitive that you can make into any size as well. Alright, let's get started. So grab a primitive, this is the cylinder primitive, and I want you to, and your snapping tool, if you have disabled collisions, yes, you need disabled collisions in order to actually make this. I want you to go to enable after placing an item and snapping tool. And then once you place it, it's going to bring you to this XYZ platform. Now this red square right here, I want you to shrink it. Oh wait, hold on. Go to snap, go to no snapping on your the move snapping and the rotation snapping. I want you guys to put that to no snapping. Now put it to any size, preferably like a tree stump. Try to make it not too thin, but not too large. Alright? I want you to bring this up all the way. All the way. And so I can reach right there. Press G to press G to place the item. Alright, it's placed. And I want you to shrink this down just a little bit. And then I want you to move this to the side a little bit. We'll make it about that high. Now, you can do any brown color. I prefer to do it dark brown, because like pine trees they have like a dark brown color to them sometimes. Make it wood texture too. Alright. Now the before it starts getting to all the leaves, I want you to shrink this your cylinder down. Grab the cylinder that you just placed on the bottom, turn it 90 degrees. I want you to shrink it pretty thin, but not too thin. Not too thin, but pretty thin. I want you to bring this up, and then you can either turn it down or you can turn it up, but not too up or too down. So we're gonna put it like that. Now we're gonna make this go around the tree. Now, yes, before anything starts, there are these branches that are at the bottom, and they're little small branches, and they have leaves on them. So we want to do that. We want to grab the cylinder that we just placed, these thin ones, turn it 90 degrees, and shorten it. And then we want to make it a little bit thin. Now you can either place it going straight like this, or you can turn it every time you move it. I'm not gonna turn it because it's too much for me, especially making those pine trees earlier, so we're just going to keep on placing these right here. Keep doing it to all these. So we're to this 90 degrees, shrink it, and then we're going to go up like here, and then place. Put two branches, at least more than one, but also you can put more branches down below, maybe like 2 more down below if you have like 3 up here. Pine trees have lots of branches on the bottom a little bit, a lot of these smaller branches. So these little ladder shaped branches we just put down, I want you to go to paint, and I want you to put it to a really bluish greenish. But if you don't have the Game Pass, I want you to go to this green here, and then I want you to color it this green. These will count as leaves. Now, for the top, you can add branches, or you don't have to add branches. Let me show you a bit of what the actual branches look like. These are what the branches look like under the trees. You can add them if you want. It could help you with just putting where the bushes are on here, just making them seem different than just having them flat. Now you can do that, or you can just stick with the flat. Now we're gonna grab a bush. If you shift and left click on the bush, you'll snap it. It'll put the snap tool on your bush, and then you can resize it however you want. However, we're going to keep the same size of a bush that you get from the nature props. And now on a pine tree, it goes from a small area to, a big wide area of these to a smaller, it's like a pyramid, kind of like this pine tree, how it is. Well, let's get started. Now I would probably start maybe a little farther away from the branches. Oh, and by the way, I want you to disable your snapping tool, but still use no snap, move snap, vertical grid snapping, and the rotation snapping all to no snapping, and the rotation snapping, put it to 11.25 degrees. Now we're gonna go a little bit high right here, and we're just gonna put 3 on this side here. So it's gonna look just like that. Now you can move them different spots. Now I would consider looking at the tree stump still, so like we're getting a little bit closer. Instead of making 3, make 2 close together. And then at least 1, 2 still. Just make it like that, follow circle. And then right there. So now we're not done still. Left click shift this bush, shrink it, and pull it up and turn it around. Now you can put any colors to this. However, I think I'm gonna stick with this light green color. There's different pine tree colors, but the light green is a little bit of a lighter green, kind of like these, or this one right here, I prefer on a pine tree. So now, of course, now we have these stumps from the bushes, right? And they're pretty ugly. So we're gonna grab this, snap it, shrink it however you want, and then grab it, and then go to your paint, same color that you used for these little small stumps, these tree branches with leaves on it. Turn it to grass, and now you're gonna put these all around the bottom of these bushes. Yes, you might see some of these stumps but it's clearing up the under of it. So you can tell it's clearing up a little bit. And there we go. What we do is put some of these all on these bushes as well, just to add a little another color to these bushes. Look, this looks pretty nice. But yeah, and that is how you make a pine tree out of primitive. Yeah, so that is how you make a pine tree in Tycoon 2. I really hope this helps anyone who is wanting to make a pine tree or just a tree in general. I hope you did like this video. I sure did. I sure enjoyed making this pine tree trail, and I will see you in the next video, or whatever I think of next, or whatever you guys want to see next in the comments. Thank you guys for watching this. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because I make these kind of videos often. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye guys.